What could be a more effective way of learning social responsibility than by having role models who live up to it? Good afternoon. As we gather here today, we reminisce about the Triennials Xchange Series 4 held last April 15 to 18. By the way, what is the Triennial Awards? The Triennial Awards of the Ramon Aboitiz Foundation Incorporated was founded with the aim of giving due recognition to various individuals and institutions who have become catalysts in their own communities through their good works and devotion to helping the less privileged. The lives and stories of the finalists are perfect sources of inspiration for instilling social responsibility among Filipinos. This season marks the 4th Triennial Awards, which will have its awarding ceremony scheduled for March next year. And with the hope of the Triennial finalists and awardees bringing inspiration and setting a perfect example to the youth, the Triennials Xchange series was then established. Let us now take a closer look at the Triennials Xchange Series 4. Day 1 was a trip to Bacolod City, starting with a visit to the Negros Economic Development Foundation, or NEDF. NEDF was also one of the finalists in the institution category during the 2nd Triennial Awards. The longest-running non-government organization in the island of Negros, the foundation aims to assist people, particularly farmers, in their struggle for self-reliance and self-sufficiency amidst low wages and depression of urban communities.
This is a 12 weeks na training every Saturday. Tapos yung participants namin, yung target lang mga 100 farmers coming from the different municipalities and cities of our province.
NEDF has also been widely acclaimed for the sustainability of its programs, even with the threat of financial and other limitations. A visit to the Central Philippine University, or CPU, the only tourism site university in Western Visayas, made our 2nd day meaningful. The visit to CPU, in connection with its YMA season's theme on public health, highlighted the university's well-established health programs. Kabalaka Reproductive Health Center, one of its projects, provides basic health services not only to its students, but even to the whole Iloilo city. Kabalaka aims to bring healthcare services to the underprivileged, the underserved, and the unserved.
You will notice the services that we offer. Most open Monday to Friday, it's family planning clinic. Wednesday morning, it's our schedule for pap smears.
Central Philippine University is indeed an ideal school, not merely because of its being a tourism site, but mainly because of its practice of Christian virtues, of altruism, and interdependence. The essence of communal partnership is clearly manifested in the university's projects and programs. The Triennials Xchange Forum on the 3rd day turned out to be an equally enriching and insightful day, with our encounter with Process Panay Foundation. Process, which stands for Participatory Research Organization of Communities and Education Towards Struggle for Self-Reliance, is a field site participatory research non-government organization for the farmers, fishermen, and urban poor. Process Panay also provides assistance and support to health programs and services to the communities, especially to areas where health programs are most alarming, such as San Jose in Antigua.
This year we are 2nd in malnutrition, especially for school children. Number 2 din sa rabies cases.
Our exchange of insights with Process Panay continued on day 4 as we visited the foundation's Antique office and conversed with their officials, including their volunteer lawyer.
Iba pa rin kasi when you do things voluntarily on your own without money, it's really different. It's nice, it's good. It makes you feel at least nasibilin ako.
What makes Process Panay more inspiring is its lineup of programs to preserve the environment, especially with its marine reserves all over Panay Island. If you think The first 3 days were already filled with heartwarming stories and realizations. You are still missing out on the biggest part of the tale. The Triennials Exchange series would not have made a mark in our lives the way it did without that unforgettable talk with Nanay Kubing. A second-time Triennials finalist, Miss Jacobina de Mamay, or Nanay Kubing to many, has dedicated her entire life serving others. Even before she joined the Process Panay Foundation, she had already been working for the community. She made a difference in the field of local farming and fishing, a world dominated by men. As she grew older, she also became more active in various community involvements, and her advocacy for the welfare of the Antique farmers and fishermen also became stronger. She succeeded in reviving the bangus fry industry and has strengthened the linkages between the community and the government.
Umikot, kapag hindi kayo tumingin ng mabuti, akala ninyo ang gobyerno lang ang may utang. Pero, ang sabi ko, tayo may utang. Na dapat ang tulungan ng tao at saka yung at kung hindi natin makaya, maghingi tayo ng tulong sa kapwa. Maraming mga ideya, magtulong-tulong tayo at magplano. Dahil sa akin, yung gaya ninyo, kayo rin ang nakaalam kung ano ang naranasan ko. At yung karanasan na kapag hindi ninyo ibuuhin ang ibang mga karanasan at yun sama-sama ninyo isulong at parang mabago ang pananaw ng mga tao at ang gobyerno.
No retreat, no surrender. Words that are perfect to describe the life of Nanay Kubing. Truly, quitting is not in her vocabulary. She is a heroine to the people whom she has helped, and she is a living example of service and responsibility. Truly, the Triennials Exchange series experience has inspired us more than you could ever imagine. This once-in-a-lifetime experience has left a tremendous impact on our lives. The mark it has left on our hearts is beyond what words could ever describe. It became a humbling experience as we entered into the lives of ordinary Filipinos who achieved great dreams, not just for themselves, but for the society around them. Sitting side by side with them may have initially made us feel little, but we later realized that yes, we may still be little, because the best of us and for us is yet to come. Indeed, people can learn best if provided with role models. With these finalists as role models, we can surely look forward to a brighter future. It brought us great relief, gratefulness, and pride to meet ordinary Filipinos who dared to break the walls of apathy and indifference. Sometimes, the challenge to make a difference seems to be a tall order. But from their stories, we have realized that in reality, no one can actually dictate to us what we should do. After all, nothing is considered small when it comes to taking responsibility for the people around you. Nothing is considered futile when it contributes to a greater good. The experience has further strengthened our conviction that our generation, that our young minds can work together to create positive change. The privilege to travel and visit other places came with a greater challenge and inspiration. Lastly, the experience drove us to challenge ourselves to touch at least one heart or one life. Indeed, the finalists were our reminders that we are our brother's keepers. Thank you and good day.